Anne.
Ron.
Phone.
Hold on.
Ducks stuck in muck, out of luck, near dumpster truck.
But where? But where?
Number 2.
I've gotta go, the tipster flees.
Hello? Hello? Oh man, says Anne.
She's gone, says Ron.
A mystery for Rescue Nini.
I'll drive you in the Lamborghini.
No thanks, says Anne. That's not the plan. The Lamborghini is too teeny. I am Fonda of the Honda.
It's Jurassic.
It's a classic. Off drives Anne to find the ducks.
While Ron heats up some old Starbucks.
Around the city she will traipse.
While Ron sits home and reads the papers.
Squelch wades Anne through muddy waters.
Ron prints photos of granddaughters.
She seeks ducks where there's construction.
He demurs on tax deduction.
She crawls under dirty dump trucks.
He wants TurboTax Deluxe.
Where are you, ducks? Says Anne in anguish. If you're trapped, then you will languish.
Ron makes a plan for Nat's ballpark and practices his baby shark.
Anne circles in her vehicle, praying for a miracle. She's losing hope. Where is that brood? It's getting dark, yet they elude. Defeated, she comes home at last. She's never failed the ducks in the past.
You're more downcast than a bird that's been glassed.
I've searched in every alley for ducks and dump trucks, and I've come to the finale without any luck. It must be somewhere up high on a roof, up where I can't see and I lack proof.
Eureka! Cried Ron, the thinker so keen. There's a rooftop nearby that is high-walled and green. I looked down on it while taking a flight from DCA out to LA for a night. They're building a parking deck, Ron said to Anne, for Georgetown. Here you go. Yeah, great. They're building a parking deck, Ron said to Anne, for Georgetown. It's part of the big campus plan. I made sure the roof that they're building is green, but during construction it's closed off with screens. I bet that the ducklings are stuck way up there.
I drove past that, Anne said. A sign said beware. On the high wooden walls they had built around the site. How can we get in? The college will fight.
Ron said, we must do it, but time is too short to seek to gain entry by suing in court. But I think I know how to get ourselves in a way that the college will see as win-win. And then he dashed off, running hither and yon, to call up the mayor with speakerphone on, to knock on the doors of his friends and his neighbors, and in 20 minutes, the fruit of these labors was a thing never seen until then in the city, number 3.
The Citizens Ad Hoc Duck Rescue Committee, this cadric met with the college, that's CAHDRC. Relentlessly browbeated till it acknowledged that its short-sighted management of the construction would make bad PR with each duckling reduction.
The college relented and let in the pros, i.e. rescuer Nini in old ratty clothes.
Ron boasted, Anne is my pretty, styled wife, in her old chartreuse t-shirt from City Wildlife. He followed her in, and behind him he dragged a ton of emergency tools that he'd bagged, and kept in his car for a decade or two, in case he should ever not know what to do if the car found its way to a deep ocean trench, solely for lack of a lantern/wrench. A grappling hook here, they picked a lock there, then 2 stories climbed to the roof edge with care.
They cut through the screen, and what could be seen on the muck and the green? Oh, what a scene!
A canard in the yard, with ducklings swashbuckling, but no egress down.
With no ramp or stairs, they were living on prayers.
With no elevator, they would meet their creator.
A duck ramp, said Anne, is the thing that we need. But how can we build it 2 stories with speed? The capital architect can't help us here. We need something fast, or the ducks disappear. I've got it. What luck! We can use the dump truck.
The friends of Burleaf pulled it close to the structure and tipped up its bed as a duckling abductor. They hopped one by one on its tip and slid down and down out the back to plop down on the ground.
Make way for ducklings! The people all parted and stopped all the traffic before it had started. The crowd was in cheers as the mama delivered the brood down the streets to the banks of the river.
And who was the tipster? It's unknown to this day. But sometimes you'll hear neighbors quietly say, as the last duckling jumped in the river, the smallest of smiles that a mouth can deliver. On the face of the mayor, she glanced at Ron, a smile that as soon as it came and was gone.
Others say no. There's a thick dossier compiled by someone who's ex-CIA, convincingly proving that it was some tipster who called Ann that day the anonymous tipster.
But me, I believe that the best way to judge it is based in the annual city wildlife budget. And while there's no proving to this very day, I believe that the tipster was...
Yes.
Mary Chang.